Okay, here's a pickup I made last night, Wednesday. I spent $223 for everything here, and I'm going to do this in two videos because the games are going to take up a lot of space on the table, so I'm just going to get them out of the way. For my $223, and it just added up that way. It was just weird. He was just like, comes to $223, so I didn't go like, oh, will you take $220? I just said, okay, here's $223, because I thought everything was fine. I got a very complete in the box Game Boy, except, and the guy did the same thing through, and it wasn't the guy that I bought it from. He got it from someone else. So he knows of me, and the other guy doesn't, so he was dealing with me. But what this guy did, foolishly, was he taped all the boxes shut sloppily. I mean, even, okay, let's say I wanted to tape it shut. I could have taken a little teeny piece of tape and done like that. But this guy's got tape running here, the edge, here, this. And he pretty much did it like, look at that tape job. I mean, come on. He did it on every single box. So I'm going to see if I can remove the tape. If it doesn't remove reasonably easily, I think it's going to be a combination of maybe a hair dryer and lighter fluid. I'll see if that works, but I'm not going to do it right away. Fortunately for me, the first thing I'm showing you, I just recently bought a box that was in almost pristine condition, except it had a couple of tears, right? And I only paid $20 for that, right? But the Game Boy inside was missing the back. I showed it in a previous video, and it didn't work. So my friend, you are getting that. You know who you are. List it for parts. If you can repair it, great. I don't care. Anyway, this one's very complete. It has pretty much everything. It even has the Tetris game and the cables. I'm going to take the innards from this, put it in the better box, and I'll have a complete one. So the last one I paid $20. He wanted $20 for this one too, right? So I got $40 in, and I'll be able to price one of them at $100. I'll have everything else left over. I should get at least, I don't know, I might price it $100, $120. I'm going to try and get between $80 and $100. All right. Very complete Nintendo 64 console. There might even be, I don't know if there's a game in there or something like that. I'm not going to open this stuff just for the sake of time. What did he charge me for this? I think he wanted $30 for this, which is fine. The box is beat up. Not horribly, but you can see corner crushes where, and he did this thing with the tape, right? And I said to him, I said, hey, you know this thing that your friend did with the tape, right? Do me a favor, tell them not to do that again. Oh, hold on, I'm getting a call. Okay, in the last video, it was a cliffhanger. I was talking about this. Don't remember what I was saying. But this is very complete. It's got the black jumper pack. It does not have a red expansion pack. So let's get that side of the way. Taped over, foolishly, by the person who told it to me. And I said, like, he was like, oh, does the tape ruin the value? I said, no, it just greatly diminishes the value. And if I decide I want to take the tape off, it makes a shit ton of hard-ass work for me. Anyway. Oh, and also, that deal I kept talking about the past few days just fell through. But I might be able to get it if I contact someone else. Don't know. All right, anyway. That's why I had to interrupt the phone call I just got. Bad news for me. Not horrible. I'll live. You know, whatever. A very complete NES. Again, I'm not going to take this one to the toy... That's not a cool sound. I'm not going to take this one to the Toy Con because I already have one. And I don't need a bunch of them floating around. I actually have an NES action set that's really clean. And again, the guy did the same BS crap where he put tape all over it. So, whatever. This isn't going to make it to this Toy Con. Let me stick this out of the way. All right. Miscellaneous stuff, like $10 for this. If it works, great. I don't know. It didn't have batteries. A couple of GameCube controllers. I gave him $10 for these two. They look like they'll work, so... this stuff, I gave him $5 for the two because this is missing the rubber. This for me, because of condition, if it doesn't work, I'll give it to my friend. He can sell it for parts. If it kind of works, I might use it as a throw-in. Here's some BS cable. Aftermarket Sega Genesis controller. Odds are I'll just give that to my friend to list because most people, when I sell the systems, they want the original controllers. This is an aftermarket one, so they would want it to be a throw-in. Here's just a PS2 plug, and here's he threw this in with these 3 wires. He said, here, you can just have this stuff. I'm like, oh, okay. So this to me would be worth, I would pay $5 for this in a second, and I need that. I need a power brick for the GameCube. Then I got this, again, black expansion jumper, no power supply. So I gave him $10 for that. All right, that's this stuff. I'm gonna make another video and show the games that I. Okay, here's the games. Oh, and I just want to go back and mention again about the guy with the tape. Like, can you see this? I don't know, maybe this guy had some kind of weird tape fetish or something. I mean, because look, there was a rubber band under there, and it's not. But the guy just freaking taped the cord. I mean, who does that? All right, away from that. I don't have these arranged in any certain way, as you can see. I don't think I have any games here that are worth more than 20. I think most of them are worth a lot less. So, unless I'm wrong, I don't think there's going to be anything amazingly valuable here. But part of my $223 deal, I got this assortment of games, and I think like he was like $100 for the games. This why like this is Hawaiian. YLA Country Club. Boy, that was the first one I picked. I can read this word really well. Pitfall, messed up label. That's one of the better games, I imagine. Midway's Greatest Arcade Hits, Volume 1. Oh, it's got Defender, Joust. I might save this because I used to play Defender, even though it was really hard and I never won. And Rampage. Again, like I said, I don't believe I have a $20 game in here, but if I'm wrong, let me know. Pac-Man 2, Goof Troop, Disney's. Here's a much easier to read golf game. Pebble Beach Golf. Super Black Bass. Spider-Man. Not pristine label. F-Zero, screwed up label. Pro-Am. The NES stuff was much cleaner. I think I already showed Goof Troop, right? So I put it in this pile. What I believe are slightly more valuable games. Alright, RC Pro-Am. Ken Griffey Jr. Baseball. Magical Quest. Dr. Mario. He was like, oh, yeah, you said you like Mario games. How about Dr. Mario? I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. Alright. Real Monsters. I think I just had that. I don't think that's worth too much. Joe and Mac 2, Lost on the Tropics. Maybe this is a $15, $20 game. Pilot Wings. Bases Loaded. I am still working on getting stuff together for the con. Championship Bowling. Rad Racer. That's what my days have been filled with. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is not the valuable one. This is probably worth $10. And that's what my days have been filled with. Testing crap and pricing stuff. Killer Instinct. Buzzbee. And believe it or not, I didn't see if it was Buzzbee 2 or something like that, but I think I have 2 Buzzbees. Look, the last one. Buzzbee. I have two Buzzbee games. Alright, Monopoly. Super Play Action Football. And not a great tape. My enemy today. Football, Super Play Action Football. Aladdin. Anybody remember this cartoon show, Rocco's Modern Life? Spunky's Dangerous Day. This is actually, if you're too young and you've never heard of it, check it out. It's a lot of it. It was a great show. Pitfall. Did I have 2 Pitfalls? Buster Bust Loose. Top Gun. Blades of Steel. Not a great label. You can fix labels like this with a glue stick from the dollar store. And then Bob, B-O-B. Maybe this is less than 20. And then Madden. That's it. That's everything I got. I am still gearing up to go to the Toy Con. Obviously, I won't be doing any shopping Saturday and Sunday. I'll try and make some videos just to show what it's like in there, and I'll walk around so you can get a sense of what the con is like. And I'll show my table, and I'll show the stuff that I'll be bringing there. This stuff I'll probably bring. There's no reason not to bring it. I'll have a lot of stuff. There's no way I'm going to have enough room on my table for everything. Today, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to test that NES stuff that I've been getting. I got a whole bunch of NES, just stacking up. Plus, I have those sealed games, which I think I'll bring, but I still haven't decided what they should be worth or sell for. So I may not even sell them. Don't know. Haven't decided. Anyway, yep. I get to go shopping tomorrow though, so maybe I'll have an interesting pickup video. Then never know.